The most famous rumors scientists faced were 1. They drilled into hell. The biggest rumor claimed that Soviet scientists drilled so deep that they broke into hell itself. According to the story, temperatures were extremely high and supernatural events began occurring. There is no evidence for this claim. 2. Scientists recorded screams from hell. A famous audio recording circulated worldwide, supposedly containing the screams of tortured souls. Investigations later showed the recording was a hoax and was not produced by the Kola project. The borehole team never reported such a discovery. 3. Half the scientists fled in terror. Some sensational stories claimed researchers abandoned the site after hearing strange voices. These stories come from later folklore and tabloid-style accounts, not from documented scientific records. 4. Demons or strange creatures emerged. Certain versions of the legend described demonic apparitions, dark clouds, or creatures coming out of the borehole. No credible evidence supports any of these stories.
The Soviet government covered up the truth, proving the existence of hell or supernatural beings. In reality, the project ended mainly because of extreme temperatures, technical difficulties, and the collapse of Soviet funding. What scientists actually discovered? The real findings were scientifically important. Temperatures much hotter than expected, around 180 degrees Celsius at the deepest level. Water trapped deep within rocks. Microscopic fossils several kilometers underground. Rock behaving differently than geological models predicted. Many people find the real discoveries fascinating because they showed that Earth's crust is more complex than scientists had expected, even without any supernatural explanations. Myth versus reality. Rumor, reality. Scientists reached hell. No evidence. Impossible according to geology. Screams were recorded. Audio was a hoax. Demons appeared. No credible reports. Scientists fled in terror. No documented evidence. Government cover-up. Project ended due to heat, engineering limits, and funding problems. The Kola borehole remains one of humanity's most impressive scientific drilling projects, but the hell stories are considered modern urban legends rather than historical facts. Which rumors scientists faced relating Kola Superdeep Hole? Scientists working on the Kola Superdeep Borehole faced several famous rumors and urban legends, especially after the project reached record depths. The most common rumors were:
they recorded screams of the damned. A widely circulated rumor claimed that microphones lowered into the borehole captured thousands of screaming voices. Audio recordings were later spread through radio shows, religious publications, and the early internet. Investigations found no credible scientific record of such recordings, and the audio is generally regarded as a hoax. 5. The hole was cursed. Local folklore and later internet stories suggested the site was haunted or cursed because equipment failures and strange sounds occurred during drilling. Scientists attributed such issues to normal drilling operations, heat, pressure, and geological conditions. Why people believed the rumors? The rumors spread because it was the deepest hole ever drilled by humans. The project took place during the Cold War, when information from the Soviet Union was limited. Real discoveries were already surprising, including unexpected heat, deep water in rocks, and ancient microfossils. What scientists actually found? The real findings were scientific rather than supernatural. Temperatures around 180 degrees Celsius, much hotter than expected. Water trapped deep within rock formations. Microscopic fossils several kilometers underground. Rock behaving more plastically under extreme heat and pressure than predicted. The well-to-hell story remains one of the world's most famous scientific urban legends, but there is no credible evidence that anything supernatural was discovered in the Kola Superdeep Borehole.
The purpose of the Kola Superdeep Borehole was scientific research, not mining, oil drilling, or reaching the other side of Earth. The Soviet Union started the project in 1970 to answer fundamental questions about Earth's crust. Main goals: 1. Study the Earth's crust. Scientists wanted to learn what lies deep beneath the continents and how the crust is structured. 2. Test geological theories. Many ideas about underground rock layers were based on seismic waves rather than direct observation. The borehole allowed scientists to compare theories with actual rock samples. 3. Understand Earth's history. By studying deep rocks, researchers hope to learn about the formation and evolution of Earth's crust over billions of years. 4. Investigate heat inside Earth. Scientists wanted to measure how temperature changes with depth and understand Earth's internal heat flow. 5. Search for deep life and water. Researchers investigated whether water, gases, and microscopic life-related evidence existed far below the surface. Important discoveries. The project reached 12,262 meters, 40,230 feet, making it the deepest artificial point on Earth. Scientists discovered rocks were much hotter than expected. Water existed deep within supposedly dry rock formations. Microscopic fossils of ancient marine organisms were found several kilometers underground. Geological layers did not always match predictions based on seismic data.
Why it stopped? The drilling was not stopped because of supernatural events. It stopped because temperatures reached about 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit, causing the rock to become difficult to drill and damaging equipment. A common misunderstanding. Many people imagine the hole went far into Earth, but Earth's radius is about 6,371 kilometers. The Kola borehole reached only about 12 kilometers, which is less than 0.2% of the distance to Earth's center. Think of Earth as an apple. The Kola borehole barely scratched through the skin. It was still an extraordinary scientific achievement because no one had ever drilled that deep before. The answer depends on how you define success. Scientifically, success. The Kola Superdeep Borehole achieved many of its scientific goals. It became the deepest borehole ever drilled by humans, 12,262 meters. Scientists collected valuable rock samples from depths never reached before. It revealed that temperatures deep underground were much higher than expected. It discovered water trapped within deep rocks. It found microscopic fossils at great depths. It improved understanding of Earth's crust and geology. From a research perspective, these were major achievements. Engineering goal? Partial success. Slight caution. The original plan was to drill even deeper, around 15 kilometers, 49,000 feet or more. Scientists had to stop because temperatures reached about 180 degrees Celsius, much hotter than expected. Rocks became soft.
Most geologists and historians consider the Kola Superdeep Borehole a scientific success, but an incomplete engineering project. It did not achieve every planned objective, but it produced important discoveries and still holds the record as the deepest borehole ever drilled. There are no widely documented reports of deaths caused by the Kola Superdeep Borehole project itself. The Kola Superdeep Borehole operated for many years, from 1970 into the 1990s, under industrial drilling conditions, and the publicly available histories of the project focus on engineering challenges, scientific discoveries, and funding issues, not on fatal accidents. However, a few points are worth noting. Deep drilling is inherently dangerous work, involving heavy machinery, high pressures, and extreme temperatures. Like many large industrial projects, there may have been minor workplace accidents or injuries over its decades of operation, but no famous or well-documented fatalities are associated with the project. The popular stories about scientists dying, disappearing, going insane, or being attacked by supernatural forces are urban legends and are not supported by credible evidence. So, based on the historical record, claim, evidence. Workers died from drilling into hell. X, no evidence. Scientists were killed by supernatural events. X, no evidence. Famous fatal disaster at the borehole. X, no documented case. Dangerous working conditions existed.
4. It found ancient microscopic fossils in deep rocks, helping scientists understand the history of Earth's crust and ancient environments. It improved deep drilling technology. The engineering challenges of drilling at extreme depths and temperatures provided valuable lessons for later scientific and industrial drilling projects. Scientific verdict. Most geologists would say,
The project did not reach all its planned goals, but the knowledge gained was worth the effort. The borehole became a landmark in Earth science, similar to how a space mission can be considered successful even if it does not complete every objective. Broader impact. The data from Kola helped researchers studying geology, Earth's internal heat, seismology, mineral formation, deep underground water systems. Today, the Kola Superdeep Borehole is still cited as one of the most important deep drilling experiments ever conducted and remains the deepest point humans have drilled into Earth's crust. The Kola Superdeep Borehole inspired many mystery stories, legends, and conspiracy theories. Most are not supported by evidence, but they became famous because the project was remote, secretive, and reached unprecedented depths.
The well to hell story. This is the most famous legend. According to the story, scientists drilled into a huge underground cavern. Temperatures exceeded 1,000 degrees Celsius. They heard the screams of millions of souls. The hole was actually an entrance to hell. This story spread worldwide in the late 1980s and early 1990s, especially through newspapers, radio programs, and religious publications. The Screams from Hell recording. A recording circulated claiming to contain sounds captured by microphones lowered into the borehole. The audio supposedly contained human screams, wailing voices, cries for help. Researchers later found that the recording was not authentic and had likely been created from edited sound effects. The demon that escaped. One version of the legend claimed that a winged demonic creature emerged from the borehole. Workers fled in terror. The Soviet government classified the event. No credible witness accounts or evidence support this story.
4. Secret Soviet cover-up. Some conspiracy theories claim the Soviet Union discovered proof of the afterlife and suppressed the findings. Believers point to the project's remote location, Cold War secrecy, the sudden end of drilling. Historians, however, attribute the end of the project to technical and financial problems. 5. Strange underground sounds. A more realistic mystery concerns reports of unusual noises from deep underground. Possible explanations include rock fracturing under pressure, vibrations in drilling equipment, acoustic effects within the borehole. These ordinary geological sounds may have helped fuel the more dramatic stories. 6. Why was the hole sealed? Some people ask why the site was abandoned and sealed. Conspiracy theories claim dangerous discoveries were made. Unknown entities were encountered. The accepted explanation is much simpler. Extreme temperatures damaged drilling efforts. Funding disappeared after the Soviet collapse. Mystery versus reality. Mystery story, evidence. Entrance to hell, X, none. Screams of souls recorded, X, hoax. Demon emerged from hole, X, none. Soviet cover-up of supernatural discovery, X, no evidence. Strange sounds underground, check, possible natural causes. Extraordinary scientific discoveries, check, yes. The Kola Superdeep Borehole remains mysterious mainly because it reached deeper into Earth's crust than any other human-made hole. The real scientific discoveries were remarkable enough on their own, but the legends turned it into one of the world's most famous modern myths. Key groups that deserve recognition include the scientists of the Academy.
5. The Kola Superdeep Borehole was one of humanity's most ambitious scientific attempts to explore the Earth beneath our feet. What it achieved? Reached a record depth of 12,262 meters, 40,230 feet, provided valuable information about the Earth's crust, discovered unexpected heat, deep water, and ancient microscopic fossils, improved geological knowledge and drilling technology. Why it stopped? Underground temperatures became much higher than expected. Rocks became difficult to drill through. Technical challenges increased. Funding declined after the collapse of the Soviet Union. What about the mysteries? The famous stories about drilling into hell, hearing screams,
demons emerging, secret cover-ups, have no credible scientific evidence behind them. They are modern legends that grew around a remarkable but little-known project. The bigger lesson. The Kola borehole showed that even after reaching over 12 kilometers deep, humans had only penetrated a tiny fraction of the Earth. Earth's radius is about 6,371 kilometers, so the borehole reached less than 0.2% of the way to the center. Final takeaway. The Kola Superdeep Borehole was not a failure, not a supernatural discovery, and not a journey into hell. It was a major scientific success that revealed how much we still do not know about our own planet. Its greatest mystery may simply be that the deeper scientists looked, the more complex Earth turned out to be.